off for a hot second. Why did that happen? Hold on. That's what happens when you take 2 weeks off. I had COVID, guys. I caught COVID. It was the newest strand or whatever they call it, the newest virus, the newest version, the newest flavor of COVID I caught. Okay, dope. What's up, Shot by Paper Stacks? Who all we got in here, man? We got the regulars, Ranger 7, what up? Trevor, Penicky, what up, my dude? What phone plan? Exactly. There you go. There's the Leica M3, throwing it on there. I love you went down with your film camera. Yeah, so I do both. That's what I've been doing lately. Yeah, dude, thanks, man. Which one? This is the GoPro. The GoPro Hero 10. Yeah, it's an ultra wide fisheye. The lens that I had on the M3 was the 28 mil. Actually, what I'm using on this right now, what I'm filming the live stream with, it's a Voltlander 28 mil f1.9. So I use it with a macro adapter so I can get close focus with it. Yeah. And then I took the A7C II with this one. That's what I was saying when you guys couldn't hear me. The Minolta 24-50, the old trusty 24-50. But I also got some shots with the 70-200. That was dumb. I'll never take that to go do something like this with. And I know that's like the go-to lens. Like everybody uses the 70-200, but man, it's too heavy. And I don't know. It was good for the shots that were far away, and we'll look at some of them in a minute here. It was good for the shots that were far away, but it's just a big, beefy lens to carry around. Documenting these peaceful events on film is important. Yeah, the film shots look great. I'm going to show you guys the film pictures. Yeah, I hate AI, honestly. I mean, I don't know. It's fun when people do their goofy things, but I don't like anything inorganic when it comes to, specifically with documentary. Like I think there's a place and time for documentary. There was obviously there's so many photographers down there, but there were photographers that were like coaching the protesters what to do. Like, raise your fists, come on. Like that was literally things that I heard. And I'm just like, come on, guys, don't coach it. Like even that to me is too much. It's like you're tainting what's happening here. Like don't tell these people what to do. Don't tell, that's not documentary, So I'm just really, I guess, old school purist, whatever you want to call it when it comes to documentary. And I think you should just be in and out, get the shot. Like, and plus a day like this, if you can't get the shot that you were looking for without having to coach these people, then you need to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, there's so much happening everywhere. There's shots everywhere. You know what I mean? 28mm is right about where non-wonkiness and wide angle stops is a sweet spot. Yeah, honestly though, I know because anytime I toy with the 24mm, I'm like, oh, the 24 is just too wide. But the reason why I like the idea of the 24mm is because you can get a deeper depth of field with it. And that's the only reason why I would want to go wider, because, just trying to get as much of a depth of field as I can with zone focusing. But yeah, it's rough. A people's movement doesn't need your coaching. Exactly. No, 100%. I mean, anything you're doing for documentary. The weird thing is like they were saying that the National Guards went home, but that's not true. I mean, the military was clearly still there, and you'll see. I got a really nice film shot of the California National Guard. I mean, honestly, like some of the stuff you're like, damn, the GoPro did better than I did. You could take some screen grabs of some of these GoPro shots. That would be hilarious. SMH, that's not good. Yeah, shaking my head, that's not good. Media is supposed to just observe or be a part of the protest, not coaching anyone on what actions to take. It becomes inorganic. Yeah, 100%. And I'm like that with all documentary stuff. I don't care what it is. Like, I think if you're doing documentary, whether it's for filmmaking or photography or whatever, like, I don't like the idea of coaching or nothing, like nothing. I don't want to give any notes. I don't want to even, it's better if they don't even know I'm there. Obviously, if you're like doing a documentary film, they know you're there. And honestly, in documentary, it happens a lot. There you saw I went for the vertical on that one. You know, it does happen a lot because I just think of like the films that I've worked on in the documentary world. And yeah, you have to tell them to do things again sometimes, you know, just, and that's always a bummer. But, and what I mean in terms of like, you know, just one thought that comes to mind, like a dude was like, you know, he's like drawing in his journal or whatever. And sometimes you're like, let's do that one more, you know, like let's do it again. And I hate to do that, but sometimes you just see it. And when you're filming it, you're like, all right, we're here. Let's just do it again. You know, when it's something small like that, of like you wanted to get it like a certain thing that he's writing in his journal or whatever. Because, you know, in documentary filmmaking, you are kind of somewhat controlling the narrative a little bit. But when it comes to stuff like this, no, I don't, unless the people talk to me, I don't even talk to them. What's it say? Dude, the sheriff's office escalated. I watched it unfold on Mint Press. It was so sad to see. I feel like those of us with the camera skills will be needed more at these. Yeah, I know. And I had to leave because, well, I had to sell something. I was only there for like 3 hours, I think. And then I had to leave because, I had to go sell an old desk of mine. And I had to meet up with a buddy of mine and see how he's doing. And I was able to do a quick location scout because I got something that we're going to be filming for the channel. It's not anything awesome. Well, I don't know. I think it's going to be cool, but it's more of like a little sketch. It's a little skit for a company that, a new company that I'm partnering with. They're called Audio Socket. It's a cool thing. It's just like something better to use than like Artlist. So I wrote a little thing and I'm going to do a little sketch, but I'm acting in it and I'm directing in it. And then my buddy, Miguel here in LA, he's going to shoot it for me on my Sony. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of that on the channel coming forward. I'm going to be focusing, like this next half of the year is going to be more of what you'll see here is more of me acting and directing. And I'm just going to hire, I mean, I know enough cinematographers here in the area. I'm going to just have them film it with my gear. I mean, that was the original reason why I started buying gear to begin with way back in like 2017. Because I was like, I was directing and acting a lot. And I thought, oh, I'll just buy my own gear. Like I wanted to be like one of those directors with like my own gear. And then I just went down the rabbit hole of like, wow, this gear is like so fun to use. And I wanted to learn about the lighting and everything. Yeah, there goes 3 of those little bikes. Those little bikes are so rad, dude. And then you go down the rabbit hole. Next thing I know, now I'm been doing nothing but cinematography for like the past 7 years, and I'm just like, nah, because on the channel here, I think my channel has more potential for more interesting stuff if I do more of my acting, more skits. I think the channel needs more skits. I'm just saying that. So yeah, but I want to make sure they have like a certain production value. So I'm not gonna shoot my own skits. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, I know that was a long-winded way of saying we had some location scout pictures to look at. But yeah, I had to leave early. I would have loved to stay and like seen the craziness. But also at the same time, I'm not exactly a war photographer. I don't know how well I would do in those crazy situations, where it's like, oh my God, what's happening? That's just the end of that clip. Yeah, so I basically I just leave my GoPro on the whole time and I'm just kind of like walking around. We'll just keep watching it, and as more people come in, and then we'll oh yeah, so this is when I tried the 70-200. We can look at all the photos. I haven't color graded any of the digital photos yet, and I only developed one roll. So we do have one roll of Tri-X, but look at this. So I got the Minolta version of the 70-200. I was like, I just got it too. I'm like, dude, I'll take it. I'm going to take it to the protest. And it's cool. It's got some nice shots, but it's just too big of a lens to lug around. I totally regretted it. I've never done anything like this level for like street. It just felt too generic to me, but it was nice in this scenario to get some shots, and I'll show you the shots that I got, because it just would have been impossible to get it without that lens. So at the same time, I feel like I am kind of glad that I brought it, but honestly, I'm just going to stick to my little pocket cam with this, because this is a 70 to 200. Actually, this is a 24 to 200. So I have a 24 to 200 in my pocket. So I think if I need those longer lens shots, I'm just going to use this. And I know it's a way smaller sensor. It's not nearly as cool as a photograph, but it's too much to carry that big 70 to 200. I would only carry the 70 to 200 if someone was paying me. Hold up. If I would have had money, I would have bought this shirt. I never carry cash with me. I know. I never carry cash with me. But look at this shirt right here. Rage Against the Machine, Ice Out of LA, with the Battle of Los Angeles silhouette. That's a cool shirt. They basically just like kind of did a revamp of the Battle of Los Angeles, the old school Rage Against the Machine album. That's a cool shirt though. But anyways, if I'm in any branch and they tell me to gear up and go march on citizens, I'm giving the biggest middle finger of my life. More skits, more skits. Yeah, Ranger 7, 100%. We're going to do way more skits on here. This first one isn't a comedy. It's more of just like a, cause I wanted, I did it, it is kind of commercially, it's a straight up ad, but it's not like paid for. It's not bought by. I just had the idea like, this is an ad I'm going to make. But it's not like it's a sponsored video or anything. So if anything, I don't know, but I guess you could say I'm making my own spec ad, but it's, so this one's not going to be that humorous, but I cooked up something for Tristan and I to act in, like, I want to do it like every other week, as an ongoing little mini series, as a little spinoff here on the channel. And yeah, dude, we're going to have some really funny stuff. Hopefully, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. The older photographers I know have stopped buying gear and just charge the rental to the job. Yeah, that's a thing. Definitely. I have a 24 to 200 in my pocket, belongs in the book of worst pickup lines. Yeah, I know. The only reason, I don't even really like to do photos with this. I mainly got this as a pocket video camera. Like when I'm out getting video at stuff like this, I don't like to shoot video on anything else. Like I only shoot video on this. I don't know why. I just like it. I enjoy it. It feels like having a little baby camcorder. So that's the only time that I shoot like video. That's the real reason why I bought the pocket camera, is to have video. But honestly too, like I went to the corgi, I went to the national corgi races. It's so funny. We can look at some of that too. And I didn't know you could bring cameras in there. So literally all I took was this. And honestly, I got some killer shots with this. And I'm kind of glad that I only brought this, because I was looking at all the other guys lugging around camera gear. And I'm like, God damn, because it was so hot that day. I was like, I would not want to be those guys right now. So I was pretty stoked that I was just having my little RX100. But yeah, you can see, you can kind of figure out what I'm doing in these shots here, this behind the scenes. I don't carry cash anymore. Yeah, man. I feel like it's really hard to remember to bring cash with you for anything. It's like, yeah. What's cash? I don't even remember what it looks like. I'm adding more comedy to my videos because boredom. Yeah, man. We just need more like fun stuff, and we just need more entertainment. And I always have fun doing the skits and the sketches, even when they become like super unhinged. But yeah, we're definitely going to do more of them. It's going to be awesome. So I'm going to let this play out. And then if you guys want to check out some of the photographs, if you told me 10 years ago I'd be shooting video with my phone, I would have said you're insane. Yeah. But even so, like someone brought that argument up today in the comments, and I was like, I don't know, man, I still prefer this because you have a true optical zoom. You know, you're not going to have an optical zoom with the cell phone. And that's the one thing where I feel like this will always win. This will always win, having a true optical zoom. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty similar, but I still think you're going to get way crazier results with this. Just because of the, it does like 20 frames per second for sequence. And, I don't know if the autofocus on the iPhone is as good as Sony, to be honest, but maybe it is nowadays. I mean, that one, probably that Sony, that RX100 VII is pretty old at this point. Yeah, no, 100%. You do get really good quality from the craziest gear nowadays. Like my wife has the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and that thing is crazy good. Like it's really good. Does 10-bit D-Log, really, really good. And now they're like insanely overpriced. They're insanely overpriced. We got it when it first came out and it was only $500. And now it's like, good luck if you can even find it. When you do, it's way more than what it used to be when it first came out. I feel like YouTubers really made that. Made that camera go freaking viral almost. Kind of like what they did with the Fuji X100. There's a great shot. All right, let's get out of this. Okay, we let this play long enough now. We had some good BTS there. I'll show you guys the film photos because I'm pretty stoked on the film that turned out. Let me see. Should I just bring up another window? Why not? Let's just keep bringing up tons of windows here. We'll get into my hard drive. You guys can take a peek in here. My scans. Okay, let's see. This is all the film I've scanned so far with the Valoie Easy 35 and the Negative Lab Pro. So I've done quite a few rolls since I've got the Valoie Easy 35. Oh, I gotta show you guys too. I got something new, man. I did something crazy, but it was only 40 bucks. But yeah, I gotta show you guys something. But hold on, before we get into that, let's do. So yeah, you can see I do all the scans in here with Negative Lab Pro. And this is the Kodak Tri-X. This is the roll that I literally shot yesterday. Came home, developed it. I didn't think I was gonna develop it, but then I did. So I was like, all right. What up? Gear reviews. Oh, wait. I just switched to the Osmo Pocket 3 for my top down on my YouTube videos. So glad I bought it when I did. Yeah, it works good for that too, huh? And then you can get it really close because it's 24 mil. Yeah, it works good for that. I've used it a lot in my videos and people don't even know. Gear reviews are actually kind of bad for the market. All the used lenses I used to hunt have like tripled in price. That is true. So much has gone up. RX100 Mark VII price went up 450 CAD because Sony shipped to Canada through the US. What? I don't know. I could have swore I just saw it today for like less than 1,000 bones though. I could have swore that's in Canada though, right? So in Canada it went way up. Or what, right? Isn't that CAD? ICE should install martial law in LA. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Let's see. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you guys. So on B&H, I believe the Sony RX100 is actually not that bad right now. Oh, dang, you're right. What the hell? What was I looking at? Earlier, I could have swore I saw it for $9.98. It must have been used. I must have saw a used one because I totally saw one for $9.98. I'm like, wow, those have gone way down. Guess not. $1,700. Holy cannoli. Yeah, they're so expensive. These things are still super expensive. And this one's old too. It's been out for a long time. I can't believe they still sell this thing for 1,700 bucks. I wouldn't pay that. I think I paid less than 1,000 for mine. I paid less than 1,000 for mine. It was an open box. It was an open box deal. Okay, anyways, where were we? Oh my God, look at all these windows. Okay, here we go. We're back over here now. I'll catch one of these that's not political adjacent. I want borders. Every country that's worth anything actually does. We have the most liberal immigration laws. Let's use them. Oh, we're not getting political here. I don't care what you guys believe in. It don't bother me, dude. I don't care what people believe in. Believe in whatever you want to believe. It's not bothering me at all. Believe whatever you want to believe, bro. So yeah, these are the scans. I love this. I love this. So notice though, notice how you have to do it with the Valoie, where you can see the, mine was a little crooked. Mine was a little crooked. And then through Negative Lab Pro. Check that out though, dude. I love that so much. That's a half frame. That's obviously the first shot of the roll, but he's all like stacked up in between the lights. I wish we would have just had a little bit more there that wasn't ruined. What? You went to the protest yesterday? And hi. Yeah. Were you there, Jonathan? Were you there at the protest? I was there for a little bit. I was just shooting some film shots. This one I absolutely love. I love this one because, you know, you can get a nice solo shot of this guy up on the sign, but it is film, so you're not going to be able to crop in too much. I don't know if I got a digital shot of him or not. I should have. For some like these, I'm like, man, like I should have got him solo with like, you know, the digital camera, but it's okay. I kind of like the kind of weirdness of the film shot. Look, when Lord Zeno comes back from the third dimension, all will be at peace, brothers and sisters. Yeah, dude, because we're Scientologists out here, brother. We're all trying to get with Tom Cruise, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh man, I wish I could have got this one a little better. This guy was coming right towards me. Yeah, that's the downside with the film, bro. You know, some of these I was using flash too. I was using off-camera flash with the M3. It's quite difficult, honestly. But I'll show you where look at this. Flash. Boom. Just a little flash. I believe in badass mofos coming out to protect our brothers and sisters. No, I know. Yeah, I'm not Scientology either, Ranger 7. Look at my dude going by the federal building. It's cool, dude. This one I'm like probably the most proud about. This right here. Can you read the sign? It says, "Please don't deport my big booty Latinas." She's bent over. I was like, dude, it's so good. I have to get this shot. Oh man. That shit's so funny to me, dude. And this gal, these are great. They bring these big horns and they blow in them. I love it, dude. This one didn't turn out. I wasn't tall enough. I wasn't tall enough to see more of the soldiers. I was trying to like include everybody. And then when I saw it, I'm like, ah, goddamn, I'm too short. This is a cool one though too, right here. This guy and the gal. You can see my flash like pinged off of that truck back there. I was flashing everybody. And notice you got the Grinch. The Grinch made a return. So I shot some shots of this guy way back when we took over the freeway in February. I was there in February when we took over the freeway, and I got a great shot of the Grinch, and he came back, and now it says ice out of Whoville. That's so funny, man. This kid, he's too cool looking, bro. Yeah, man. This gal, I cut her off her arm, but then I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of cool because you see more of the world, but she deserved a solo. I should have got a solo of her, maybe with the digital. She should have got a solo, but it's okay. It is what it is. It's kind of weird that it's like off center. You know, like the guy with the drums over there. Anyways, it's okay. These guys were about to fight. I don't know. I took the shot way too early. You can see this dude looking at me like, bro. he was trying to like calm the fight down, and I just walk up there and flash them all. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I should have waited for the fight to get, but nothing happened. They walked away peacefully. I don't even know. I think these guys were jacked up. And then this is my favorite one, probably. I hit these guys with the flash, bro. Just walked up and flashed them. Boom. This guy's shoulder kind of almost ruined it. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. It kind of works, man. Because, you know, it's just kind of cool how they're all clumped up like that. And yeah, she deserved a better crop. Yeah, I should have gave her a better... You know what's funny? I don't even use my viewfinder. So I use the 28mm on the M3. There's no way you're supposed to use a viewfinder. I wasn't using my viewfinder at all. And what I mean is like, I was using the viewfinder that is built with it, obviously. But when there's no frame lines for a 28mm. So you're supposed to use the external viewfinder, and I wasn't using it. I was just using this. So I didn't really know what I was framing, to be honest, because, so that's probably why she got boned a little bit. Yeah, so that's probably the blame on that. And then there's this one too. I don't know. It's not as good as the other one, but I kind of like it because these cats are just all looking at each other, and then you see them. It would have never turned out though without the flash though. You know, I flashed them, and I love this sign off to the side. Trump is a bitch. Oh yeah, dude. There was all kinds of crazy stuff, man. You know. But yeah, a lot of it don't turn out. You know what's weird though? Like I thought the flash would freeze it, because when I shoot flash with my M10, it don't matter, dude. It freezes all of the action, like so good. And then I was like, yeah, I thought the film would do that too, but I was horribly wrong. Full dress in LA in the summer. Those guys have to know how wrong that is. Go back to the bat and have some beers, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, but I don't know why it just wasn't freezing the action the way I thought it was. These guys did a pretty decent job. You know, we're both walking towards each other, caught them off guard. Nobody likes it. Yeah, see, like this didn't freeze the action at all. She was like drawing on the ground, and it just didn't quite turn out. This one's okay. Obviously, I could have been way closer. It would have been cooler. You guys are getting even a smaller shot of it. This one did not turn out at all. These guys were dancing, and then as soon as I showed up, they stopped dancing. These half ones are cool. Like I love like I like that I cut the car off, honestly. I think it's cooler that it's cut halfway off and then you see more of the crowd back there. But it's a little blurry, but I don't know. It was okay. This one's pretty decent. Caught this kid. It's a bummer that it's a black truck behind him, but it can only freeze if it provides more light than the sun out of your shutter is fast enough to block out the sun. Oh, right. So at nighttime it does a better job. Thank you, Jonathan. At nighttime it does a better job of freezing the action, right? Because the ambient light, I get it. I get it. That's how it works. Weird. Yeah, so yeah, the shutter or the yeah, because the flash sync is only like 1/50th on this old camera. So that makes sense. Like you're never gonna freeze it. I thought it would just freeze it. Like I thought it didn't really matter, but I guess you're right. Digital camera adjusts shutter speed itself so it freezes the action. Yeah, nighttime. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would freeze it a lot better. Yeah, I never shot. I don't think I've ever shot flash with film. I think this was my first time, honestly. And it was off camera because the M3 is so awkward. It has to be off camera. This is bull. I don't even know what I was doing here. That was a waste. This one didn't quite, again, this is another downside of like not using the actual viewfinder. These guys just ended up with a fuck ton of headroom. It's okay though. I had to get a shot of our boy cooking out on the grill, dude. I love it, bro. They had so many street dogs out there, dude. I was like, I gotta get a shot of my guy. This is kind of cool. They're all like tethered together. And this is one where I actually got lucky. Like I got lucky not using the viewfinder and somehow they all came in. You know, both sides of these guys are in. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. This one was okay. I was just trying to make it feel like, you know, make it feel like what it felt like. But it's like, yeah, it's not really a photo though. You know, I mean, you got the flags up here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all the flags up top there. I mean, you got that at least. But it was just like, the cool thing is like, you know, if you saw this on a way bigger scale, you could see all the soldiers, you could see the cops. The one cool thing I like is this. I like this, the way this woman just kind of pokes out at you. I don't know, but it's still, it needs some work. Like it's pretty gnarly. Let's not. This one was this was a situation where the flash was too bright. Like you can tell. And it's a bummer because he had a crown on. This guy had a crown on. It would have, yeah, in the digital realm, this should have been, this could have been one I could have killed with the digital. The flash was way too bright because I was literally right next to him. I was right next to him. So I was way too close and the flash was way too powerful. This one, again, this is an issue. Not using the viewfinder properly. And what I mean by that is I was not using a 28mm viewfinder on the Leica M3. So their feet got cut off. So it got a little boned. Some of these got boned. This is Chucky. Fuck Donald Trump. But now this is one where it did a pretty good job of freezing the action. You know, sometimes it does a pretty decent job, especially with this guy. These guys are this guy's frozen so good. But yeah, I see what you guys mean. This one's kind of rad. So the Unified Hoop District was down there. I like this guy poking his head out of the bus. Okay, Justin just admitted you were there in your mega hat and shorts. Yeah, I was there with my socks and sandals. I used to be able to tell you the film that would have been best for these shots. I don't remember my stocks anymore. Yeah, this is just Kodak Tri-X 400. I usually use 400 film. See, they were playing basketball, but yeah, this shot, I was a little too close. That's pretty gnarly. This one turned out okay, though. He's going for the jump shot. Oh, yeah. He's jumping up there. Spread love. It was cool, dude. This was right in the middle of the street. Yeah, see, I tried to get more, but it wasn't freezing it. You notice that? And this got boned, and that's it. So a lot of my film photos got boned, but some of them are okay. Like sometimes it's okay to have like this shot. Like I'm really happy with that one. And I'm really happy with this. Don't deport my big booty Latinas with the big booty girl. There's some of these that I'm really, really proud of. And for some reason, I just like this one because it just kind of makes you feel like, yeah, dude. Anyway, so those are those. I'll show you guys the digital ones, or we can, thank you, Jonathan, or we can let this play and get caught up. But not too many people got any questions about the, I I thought maybe there'd be more people that had questions about whatever, just random stuff. But I'll show you what I was able to get on the A7C II, because I had that with me as well. I have not graded any of these yet. So RAWs and JPEGs. So we'll just have to look at these side by side here. That was all film. Yeah, that was all film. That's the this guy right here, the Leica M3 and Kodak Tri-X 400. Yeah, that was all film. So now the digital. So you can see, so this is the JPEG. Again, non-edited. I know the white balance is crazy. When I first got there, I wasn't paying attention to the white balance. Yeah, black and white film for sure. Oh yeah, Ilford HP5 Plus. I have some Ilford HP5 Plus we can look at. Not of yesterday, but I have shot with Ilford HP5. Yeah, I like Ilford HP5. I do like Kodak Tri-X more though. I like Tri-X 400 more than Ilford HP5. I love the fact that you shot that on film. Yeah, dude. Thank you, dude. So see, this is a situation where, yeah, you could not get this shot without the 70-200. So I get it. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. You know, like he's up in the lights. So I got a lot of stuff like that. That's out of focus, obviously. This one's kind of rad. These guys are like climbing up the wall with the flag. It just looks kind of cool. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I always shoot film when I'm shooting events or even just normal street. I always shoot film. I always go out with one roll of film. I like this one too, where he's like mid-crawl up the thing. These are all unedited, keep in mind. This guy up here, that didn't really turn out. Some of these are, you know, like, so these are things like you could never get stuff like this without that lens. But honestly, guys, I really like this one. All I got to do is fix the exposure on this. That one will be really cool looking. And this guy was drinking. I don't know what he was drinking. What is it? Trace Senor. It's tequila. He's drinking tequila. He was drinking tequila on top of the red light. Oh, any recommendations for 200 speed black and white film? I normally only use 400 speed. I've tested so many. So right here in this jug, bro, look at this real quick. And hopefully my audio. Whoops, hold on. Had a little feedback there. So this is a jug of film. So I'm actually working on a massive video where we're going to look at, I mean, I've been shooting so many different rolls of black and white film, and people that tell me what film stocks on here on YouTube. I've had people tell me on Instagram, and then people I meet in real life, and just things that we've just heard of, like the best black and white films. So many different ones that I've been shooting on. And yeah, colors on film still look more organic. It's true, but I don't know, man. Like color, I don't know. I just like this. Like if I'm gonna shoot color, I just shoot digital, and then I reserve the film for black and white. I don't know. I think a lot of it is too because I develop it myself. So I develop the film myself, and I don't want to get into developing color film. So I'm just like, nah, I don't want to develop color film. But yeah, Delta 100. Yeah, what's the one that I used? This one right here is pretty popular. Oh wait, let me go full screen for this so you can see. So this is Ilford FP4 Plus 125. This is a 125 ASA film. Ilford FP4 Plus. This is really nice. I can show you examples of this too if you want to check that out. Yeah, I never used the Pan F, but this was the FP4 Plus. Here, we can just pop out. If you guys want to start talking about film, I can show you some film stocks right now. Let me get in here. Let me get into my scans. So like this actually, you know what a surprising one is? This Bergger Pancro 400. It's French, bro. It's French. Now these are gnarly though. So these are behind the scenes. These are behind the scenes photos that I took on set when this was a little pilot series that I was the DP on. This was like back in April, I think I was the DP on this thing. And so I tend to keep my camera around my neck usually, or somewhere very close to me on the tripod or something. So these are pretty gnarly. I mean, obviously these are not with flash. So I had to like really go slow shutter. So that's why they're so like blurry and crazy looking. But I have normal ones that I actually like took properly, like offset. This one turned out not too bad. Oh, doy, you guys can't see what I'm talking about. My bad, dude. My bad. That was a really long time of talking about the Bergger Pancro. Oh, I hate when I do that. So yeah, this is what I was saying. Really slow shutters, so they're pretty gnarly. This is a French film, 400 ASA French film, Bergger Pancro 400. I have it right here. And the only reason why I've been keeping them is because for the video. So I'm keeping all the guys, don't let me forget to go back to the screen share. I'm keeping all the boxes and like not just the boxes, but the actual rolls of film too, because I got like a cool idea for a thumbnail I want to do. But this is the film that we were looking at right now. Let's see, right there it is, Pancro 400. Not a lot of people talk about this film either, Bergger. It's a French film. Obviously, I'm going to get rid of the boxes once I make the thumbnail. I'm going to get rid of all these boxes, but I'm holding on to the canisters. But because like I don't have enough canisters yet for that jug to look cool, so I just kept the boxes in there. Anyways, so this is the Bergger Pancro 400, and I'll show you that. So this is all behind the scenes of the series that I was DPing on. And but this one of Tristan turned out pretty good, you know, with the FX6 there in front. Yeah. All right. Are we back now, Jonathan? It should be back now. And then, yeah, just behind the scenes of this little shoot, I'd still like try a really old Leica 3. Yeah, the screw mounts, 100%, dude. But you can see how gnarly some of these turned out. They're just like a little too, I don't know, some of them are okay. This one I really like, but you kind of have to look at these on a bigger screen. But this is the mirror board, and you can see Jimmy in the mirror board there. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool. And then you got our gal in the back. And then these ones I took. This was a little posed, as you can tell, a little posed. They're gonna be like, someone's gonna come here for No Kings and be like, what? What kind of No Kings party were they having? Oh man, I didn't think about that. People would think like, oh, it's gonna be a political thing. So this was the hotel room I stayed at in Las Vegas. I was the B cam on a commercial, and so I just was like, dude, this hotel room's killer. So I just took a shot, just wasting film. On this one, I mean, let me get to some decent shots. And here's a behind the scenes. Look at our setup. This is the commercial I was the B camera on. John Gardner was our gaffer on this. But this is the new restaurant they just opened out in Vegas. The new Win. But I mean, look at these shots here. I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, screen share is not going to do it justice, but I really like this French film. But look, guys, I like shooting 400 speed. I like the 400 speed film because it's just, I think it's better, man. Like for street, you know, I need a little bit faster film so I can have a little bit more leeway for just shooting like run and gun shooting street. And I don't ever really, honestly guys, I don't really check my exposure very much. So what I tend to do is I'll just put the shutter on 1/25th of a second. And as long as my film is 400 and I'm at 1/25th of a second, I can shoot at f8 for most scenarios. And that's just what I like to do. But you can see, I mean, look at this. This film is nice. I mean, it's a nice one, man. Bergger Pancro's cool, dude. Yeah, dude. I like this film a lot. It's a really nice film. Anyways. But yeah, and then the rest of these are kind of boring. Oh, this one's kind of cool though. They were doing like a quinceañera or whatever. And yeah. Anyways. But if you wanted to look at the FP4 Plus, I'll show you that. So this was most of these films that I shot are 400, or I did a couple 3200s as well. Ilford 3200 is probably the best one. T-Max, I don't really care for their 3200, but the Ilford 3200 is amazing. So I can show you that. But before we do that, this is the only time I used 100, and this is the FP4 Plus 125. But you notice, like, again, no more of that like framing problem. But I understand why you guys like 100, because you're like, damn, this is way less grain than the 400. There isn't any 400 film that I've shot that is as clean as this FP4 Plus. And it's super clean. But yeah, the framing on these are weird. I know. And then the rest of these are down. The rest of these are pretty garbage, honestly, because I'm just not used to shooting 100 on the street. You can see where it really dicked me over. I'm like, dude, it's too dark. So that's why I need 400 ASA. I just need more light. But some of these are, I don't know, that didn't turn out. But where is it? Yeah, like some of these were kind of salvageable. Like this one wasn't too bad here. And then this one isn't too bad. But you can see I'm really, I might have brought him up too much, honestly. That looks a little fake. It looks a little HDR-y when I was trying to like fix it. But watching your photos, the movie The Killing Fields just popped into my heads. What is the check out these twins. What is The Killing Fields? The Killing Fields. Let's see what that is. I swear that sounds familiar, but I don't know if I remember it. The Killing Fields. Very intense though. Let's see if I remember. Oh, this one, right? A journalist is trapped. Oh, I hate it when IMDb does this. A journalist is trapped in Cambodia during Pol Pot's bloody Year Zero cleansing campaign. Roland Joffe and Chris Menges. Weird. I don't think I've ever heard of this movie. Is this the one you're talking about? Is this the one you're talking about, Trevor? Yeah, I've never heard of this one. Sam Waterston. John Malkovich. Oh, damn, Spalding Gray. Spalding Gray is in this movie? Dude, I love Spalding Gray so much. Wow. Yeah, I should watch this. Let's see what it looks like. It's a good one. It's a good one when they have a fucking monologue on the movie poster. 1984. Oh, boy. This is my movie then, dude. This came out my year. This came out the year I was created. Really? Dude, I've never heard of this movie. Let's see what kind of screen grabs they got on this bad boy. Sam Waterston. Sam Waterston. Look at John Malkovich. So John Malkovich is the photographer? Ah, yeah, I gotta watch this, man. Look, he's got a full head of hair, dude. He's got a little afro. Wow. That's crazy, man. I've never heard of this movie. That's a killer shot, though, right there. Look at that. Now, let's, oh, man. We gotta talk about this. We have to talk about this shot right here. Now, this is cool. There is so much going on in this shot, guys. There are the way the graffiti is on the wall with these squigglies, and the way this stuff is over here, and they're so tight and narrow, and they're perfectly placed in the middle. And notice the shades on the side are identical, right? So it starts a little light and goes darker, starts a little light, goes darker. It's like a straight funnel to our friends here. And the lights above them with their reflection on the walls. But you know what the biggest bonus about this is? Down here, dude, the wet down on the floor. The zigzag of the wet down matches the zigzag of the wall on frame right. And by the way, look what little ass tiny door is this? Well, look at that little tiny door. Or is that just another hallway? That must be a hallway right there. It doesn't really look like a hallway though. That looks like a little tiny door, dude. But I love that shot, man. I love the zigzag wet down in between them. And it like mirrors what's going on the ceiling, right? With the crazy lights. And then and then it also mirrors the zigzag here. Oh my God, dude, that shot is so good, dude. That is so good. We had to stop and talk about that shot, man. Wow, that was a killer frame. Yeah, these are great. Look, this is kind of very like old school style, kind of like you still see shots like these today. Like this shot makes me think of the show Succession, Makes you think of that. Wow, dude, these are killer frames. Look at that. Sam Waterston. Look at that. That's cool, man. Lantern lighting. Interesting, dude. Yeah, I'll have to check this one out. I've never heard of this. Oh my gosh, dude, we're going to get flagged, dude. Wow. Look at that. Cool, man. He's basically an American trapped behind the lines when a regional war breaks out. Wow. Yeah, these are great, aren't they, Jonathan? These are rad, dude. These are so rad. Oh, yeah, dude? March 6th, huh? Yeah, dude. I'm 1984, dude. The killing fields. The local resistance have to hide him and sneak him out of the country. Well, don't do any spoilers, Trevor. We might actually watch this. Look at this crazy ass shot. Dude, that looks so weird. Wow, man. Oh, so they're all photographers. That's fun. Yeah, dude, this looks great, man. Look at the guy in the back with the video camera. He's videoing for the news. That's funny. Yeah, man. It looks like they did like a lot of all natural. I mean, 1984. Shoot, dude, you'd have to. But they still got some nice shape here. But nah, they were probably blasted them. They're probably blasting with light because they're shooting with like 100 ASA film. That's a great one too. Look at that. That's the premise, bro. No, I know. I'm just messing with you. His fro, dude. I can't get over his freaking... Oh, man. That's funny looking, bro. It's real history. This happened in the 70s. Oh, yeah? Look, he's got a Nikon. He's got the Nikon. He's got the Nikon, baby. Wow. And the chambray. Yeah, dude. That was me yesterday. I had my chambray on. Like 4 cameras around my neck. People are probably like, what the hell, dude? Oh, man. What's this guy got? He's got a Minolta? Or no, that's a Pentax. He's got the Pentax. What's old Johnny got? He's got a Nikon too. I don't like engaging with anything political, but always good to see you, Justin. Hey, Charles, dude. We're not talking about anything political. Man, I guess I shouldn't have put that on there, huh? No kings. Nobody, everyone thought I was doing a political stream. Look, we're just looking at the killing fields. We're looking at old pictures of John Malkovich, man. Can you believe that's John Malkovich? Look at Johnny boy. Yeah. See, I don't, that's my problem. I'm tone deaf. I'm tone deaf with everything. I need a PR person. Because, yeah, I don't, you know, it's not like we're gonna like, I mean, we didn't talk anything political at all. And now we're looking at the coach. Remember him as the coach? Life was so much cooler when everyone wore button-ups. Yeah, dude. I know. I was thinking about that. That's like when I go and shoot an event, I always try to wear a button-up shirt or something. So I just like, I look a little bit more like, oh, this dude's important. You know? And cool, bro. No problem, man. Respect everyone's opinions. Yeah, we're not even getting political on here, dude. We were just, I was just showing some film photos that I took, and then we were about to go over some digital stuff. And then we started, I just started showing some old different film stocks that I've been using. And yeah, dude, these are some great, looks like behind the scenes photos here. And then this is the movie, The Killing Fields. Wait, no, it's insane to me that we can't film anything anymore because everyone needs a safe space. Yeah, that's true too. Justin is the king of crushing Cam Maggie's dreams. What do you mean? What is the dreams? What did I do now? What do you mean? You need to explain yourself, Lorax. You can't just come in here. Isn't that the first thing you said? He's just starting shit now, dude. I don't think you've been in here the whole time. And then the first thing you say is, I'm the king of crushing Kamaki's dreams. Dude, you're like you're the guy that shows up to the party drunk and everyone's like, oh no, he's already lit up. It's like, oh God, what is he gonna do? Oh man, that's funny, man. What are you talking about, Lorax? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Or are you just saying crazy shit? Like if you're referencing something, please tell me because I want to know. You were in here earlier. Okay. Look, we got a cool BTS shot. Yeah, man. This is great, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm going to check this movie out. I've never heard of it, but maybe more people should too. The Killing Fields. I love that John Malkovich is in it. I love that Sam Waterston is in it. We all know him from friggin' what's the famous show? Dun Dun, Law and Order. He's from Law and Order, guys. He's so young in that. And I love that we have Craig T. Nelson. You all know him as Coach. And then we have Spalding Gray. Guys, do you guys know who Spalding Gray is? He's like low-key a genius. This guy is low-key a genius. I did a paper on him in grad school, actually, because I was so obsessed with Spalding Gray. This guy is like a low-key genius, no joke. He's a playwright. He was a playwright, and then he like started acting and doing all kinds of crazy shit, dude. Like but he was originally a playwright, and his plays are insane. One film I felt lent really into 35 millimeter look was a Ghost Story. Still clean with the format colors. Oh yeah, dude. I love Ghost Story. Don't even get me started on this, dude. I love you're talking about the newest one, right? With Casey Affleck. I love this movie so much, guys. And look, Andrew draws Palermo. Oh man, this cinematographer is so good. He shot The Green Knight. This guy is so good. The DP, Andrew Palermo. And his Instagram is wild, dude. His Instagram is nuts. Yes, dude. I absolutely love this film. Wait, you're saying they shot this on film, though? They shot this film on film? No, dude. What are you talking about? Arri Alexa Mini, Panavision Super Speed Mark II, Ultra Speed Mark IIs. That's the Carl Zeiss Zoom. Red Weapon Dragon for some scenes? What the hell? So, are you talking about a different Ghost Story? Oh, you felt it leaned into it. Oh, you're saying they made it look filmic? Are you saying they made it look filmic? A Ghost Story? Is that what you're saying? Look at the effort they used to put into films, bro. This is all on film, so reshooting scenes must have been brutal. Oh, yeah, with the other one. With the Killing Fields. Yeah, you're right. The Killing Fields, yeah. So much more effort, dude. But so much more stress. So much more stress. Yeah, Killing Fields is film stock. No, I know that. Let's go, Red Dragon credit. Charles stoked about the Red Dragon credit, dude. Yeah, and I love the aspect ratio they shot this movie in. I'll drop it, but remember to spread, LOL, and stop and protest all the hate and always film it all. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, dude, I don't mind. Dude, everybody can talk about whatever they want. Look at the silhouette on this kid, dude. It's so good. And no, don't get it twisted, bro. I am all for, I mean, I'm a Los Angelino, so I think that says everything that needs to be said. Yes, look filmic. Okay, got you. My dragon getting more and more credible. Red Dragon credit. Yeah, dude, I wonder what scenes it was. Probably this one. No, it wouldn't be no low light shit. No, I'm joking, but probably not. Look at these scenes. That's CGI or something. I love this stuff though. This to me looks so good. This is what I love. This is so good, guys. And you know what this is reminiscent of? The Handmaid's Tale framing. This is what I was talking about with like the crazy headroom. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. But you really only get this because notice they shot this in like what, 4:3? 4:3 they shot this in or something crazy, right? And so like you get way more headroom that way. But I mean, they really did. I mean, this is wild. Like what lens do you think this is? Like a 24 mil or something? How much longer will the Dragon be around? Shit, dude, it'll be around as long as you guys keep pumping it. As long as you guys keep using it, dude. Now there's a silhouette for you. And look, the ghost. Oh, I love this movie so much, dude. Spread love, brother. Yeah, man. That's all I do. Yeah, dude. This movie's so good. This movie's so good. It's gonna be renamed the Nikon Crocodile or some shit. Oh, the red cameras? Nah. Ooh, this is nice. This is the one they shot on red. You know how I know this is the scene they shot on the red? Here we go. I'm gonna start talking shit. Here we go. We're talking shit now. Right after I said I spread nothing but love. Yo, yeah, Handmaid's Tale was amazing. That's one of my favorite shows, bro. 6mm unattainable lens. Yes, the natural look is crazy. The headroom trend in mainstream with 24mm started around this time. The 24mm look is perfect for 1.3. Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense then. But look at all the detail they're losing out of this window, dude. That's how I think this is the red. Because it's like getting magenta out there and just weird. And look at her skin. Look at her skin. The red cameras always have that little bit of that look to their skin. And they just cannot handle the blown out areas to save their lives. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is the scene they shot on the Red Dragon. I could be totally wrong. I'm just talking shit. But it definitely looks like it was shot on a red. But maybe not. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, dude. I don't remember this like sci-fi stuff. I don't remember this scene at all. I don't remember when the ghost goes to Blade Runner town. Oh man, look at this. Now that's cool. You don't like that look. What, the 4x3? You don't like the 4x3 or the red look? Nikon Cocodrillo. It's the Nikon. Yeah, dude. They did so good at this. You know, they did so good at just making the light just fall, man. They used the same camera from all the infamous blurry Bigfoot sightings to film that, bud. Yeah, they did. That's hilarious. I love how they lit this though, because it's just not, it's like, it's so well done, dude. Because could you know, everyone knows this feeling. Like everyone knows this feeling when you move into a new place and you don't have anything in there yet. The windows are still open. It has that like weird hollow feeling. Everything's super echoey because you don't have any furniture in there yet. And this is what it looks like when the sun starts going down. This is what it looks like when it's like blue hour and you're like, oh damn, we've been moving in all day. Shall we order something to eat? Let's order a pizza. This is exactly what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And you go, oh, I guess we got to put a light on. Should we turn a light on? Did we turn on the electricity yet? It looks so real, dude. It looks so good. Bigfoot sighting doc sponsored by R3D. Oh my God. There's definitely fog in that shot too. In this, yeah, probably haze. I mean, it's so common to just haze everything. The texture of this film capture the slightly lifted black point is crazy. Yeah, it's done so well. We'll bounce out and see if Company 3, let's see if Company 3 did this one. They always tell you. Frame.io. Frame.io? Was Frame.io even a thing when this movie was made? I didn't know that. How long is... I thought Frame.io was brand new. This is from 2017. They had Frame.io in 2017? That's crazy to me. Am I crazy for thinking that? Weird, man. That is weird to me. It's crisp but soft. Yeah, dude, it's so good. That's too much diffusion for just light. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you can tell it's lit. I mean, you can tell, like, look at the windowsill. I mean, you can tell that's lit. You know, you can tell they're putting light in there, but it's done so good. It's done so well. It's done so well, man. I love it. They had it. It was new, but they had it. Wow, that's crazy to me. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's what this shot. I don't know about this. This looks like a Justin live stream here. I don't know about that shot, bro. These all natural ones are so good though, dude. It's so good, man. Yeah, I love this. Look at more of it. More. So good, dude. They did it so good. I've heard great reviews from Warfare, another A24 release. Warfare? Are you talking about a Civil War? Are you talking about a Civil War? I don't know what Warfare is. Oh, this is the new one? Is this the one that just... Oh, this crazy one. This is a real war movie. This is like a real war movie. They like brought in actual soldiers and stuff. I don't know. This isn't my kind of movie, but I'm sure it is good. I'm sure it's good. But this is a movie I can tell you right now I will never watch. I will never watch this movie. I cannot watch war movies. I don't know what it is. It's like, dude, it's not exciting to me. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like, it just feels like, I don't know, as soon as the movie goes to war, because, you know, not all war movies are like in war the whole time. But as soon as they go to war, then I'm like, now we're in war. And I get so bummed out, dude. It happened to me on Cherry, too. Cherry is one of my favorite movies. I don't know if it's one of my favorite movies, but Cherry is such an insane movie. And they go to war in that movie, too. And I'm just like, oh, now we're in war. Like, I get so mad. I get so mad when you go to war in movies. I don't know why. I'm just like, I just feel like I don't know what it is. It's definitely a me thing, right? It's a me thing. It has nothing, I don't know what it is. But look, prime example. He's in the army now. You know, and it's just like, God, now we're in war. And I mean, but you have to. I mean, every movie that is, you know, has to do with it. Like, obviously, like, it's part of the story. You have to show the war part, you know, but it's just like, oh my God. By the way, if you have not seen this movie, look how wide this lens is. That lens is so wide, dude. Oh my God, dude. Look at that thing. That's insane. Yeah, so this is Nicholas, no, not Nicholas Refn. Thomas Newton Siegel. Thomas Newton Siegel, same guy that shot Drive. Okay, guys, Drive being one of the best movies ever made. Same guy that shot Drive shot this movie, and this movie is just so insane. So insane this film is. And it is kind of like 4 or 3 different chapters, and so they shot it on 3 different systems. Maybe not full systems, but they definitely shot it on 3 different lenses, like sets of lenses. So each chapter of this movie has its own sets of lenses. I think that's that's probably fairly common to do nowadays. But this movie is nuts, dude. It's so crazy. I really like this movie a lot. Anyways, but yeah, I just thought of this because they go to war in this, and I'm just like, I get so bummed out. 14mm entered the chat. Yeah, dude. Okay, I got behind. They went full act of valor on warfare. Yeah, I think that's why I can't get into it. Cherry, yeah, this is the Cherry movie, dude. Tom Holland. It's a crazy good movie, dude. It's you Latinista side. I mean, look at this lens, dude. This lens is insane. Look, buds, we are waiting to see Father Time, aka Mel Brooks, make that Spaceballs 2. I think you're the only one waiting on that, Lorax. War in a war movie definitely catches you off guard, lol. No, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Look at this shot. That's a great shot. You know what I'm saying, though, man. It's like, dude, here we go. Look at that. These shots are killer. I love Thomas Newton Siegel. I love his cinematography work. He's so good, man. He's just one of the best. Drive, I think, is the best thing he's done. He's so good. The cinematography looks so surreal. It feels very, yeah, 100%, Charles. It's Thomas Newton Siegel. The dude is wild, man. His cinematography is insane. This is great though. Talk about mixing color temps, huh? Spaceballs 2, The Swartz Awakens is happening. Yeah, you should check this movie out tonight, bro. Cherry, it's a good one, dude. It's nuts. Lots of thirds framing and wide-ass shots. Super wide shots. But it's good. And look at these flares. This one's got a gnarly flare. Look at all those like blue horizontal flares. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Looks like he's scanning it. Yeah, well, let me pop out and we can see the because I remember I read the interview and they said they shot this on like 3 different. Yeah, so look at this. Red Ranger Monstro, Bausch and Lomb Super Baltaz for 1 scene, Sony Cine Alta Venice, Hawk Class X V lights, the lights M08s, the lights M's, so that's the Leica M lenses, the Lomo Petzval, so they use the Petzval lens, Sigma Cine, Todd AO, and Airy shift and tilt lenses. Holy crap, dude. Wow, yeah, so the Sony Cine Alta Venice and the Red Ranger Monstro. Yeah, totally 2 different systems. Yeah, 2383. Maybe so. Maybe it was. Yeah, I mean, Company 3 did it, and they're like hands down the best. Yeah, bro, that movie's nuts. Anyways, let's see. So we can make it political again. Oh man, where'd all my, too many windows. There's too many windows open up. Oh no, guys, there's too many windows. Back to this. Oh yeah, my twins. Back to the twins. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to check out the rest of those digital shots though. Wait, was there another film we were talking about? Was there another film we were talking about? I don't remember, honestly. These are all ungraded. Tilt shift is good. So they didn't use any good lenses on this film, huh? You're crazy, dude. Talking all that shit, bro. Yeah, dude. Look at this guy drinking his tequila, bro. Oh, man. So funny, man. Oh, yeah. So one of these came out. This one. I think this is the cool one. So this stuff's in the foreground and then the LAPD in the background. But also, I'm totally down for Spaceballs 2. Everyone needs to stop the hate about it. We don't know if it's going to be bad or good until we see it. And I love that fact that is this a real thing, though? Are they really doing that? Because I did see that online. All right, Charles, brother, thank you for stopping in, dude. I did see that. Yeah, it's a slow night tonight. Hold on. Because it's a real thing, right? The Clandestine Cinema Warlord or the LA Riots 2025. Thank you, Charles. Hold on. This is a real thing, right? So this is really going to happen? 2027? Yeah, is Spaceballs 2 actually happening? Wow. So wait, let's see. Let's see if it's in development, dude. It'll tell me if it's in development. There it is. It's in development. Josh Greenbaum. Haters gonna hate. So look, Lewis Pullman, Bill Pullman, both the Pullman brothers are in it, or is that his son? Is Lewis his son or his brother? It's his son. I didn't even know that was his son. Wow, that's his son, dude. But Bill Pullman's awesome. Keke Palmer's gonna be in it? That's weird. Wow, Rick Moranis is gonna be in it too. And Mel Brooks, of course he's gonna be in it. If he's, dude, is he still gonna be around, dude? They better film his stuff now, dude. Daphne Zuniga and Josh Gad. Actually, Josh Gad's pretty funny though. His son is playing his son in the movie. Yes, it is happening. Dude, Lorax is so pumped about this movie, man. Mel Brooks dropped the teaser. There's a teaser? Oh, dude. Let me see if they put it on TikTok so we don't get flagged. Let's see if I can find the teaser for it. Spaceballs 2 teaser. And then we can watch it. Is this what you're talking about? This right here? Let's see. Two Dunes. Not to mention 2 Dunes. 7 Jurassic Parks. Wow, 7 Jurassic Parks. Hold on. We have to pause this real quick. Hold on. Let's rewind this. Hold on. This is hilarious, dude. Hold on. Let me mute this real quick. Or wait. How do I mute a TikTok video? Where the hell's the controls of this thing? Ah, damn it. I don't know how to mute. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, let's see. What are they saying? 38 years ago, there was only one Star Wars trilogy, but since then there have been, oh, okay, that's why he was saying all that stuff. A prequel trilogy, a sequel trilogy, a sequel to the prequel. Oh my God, dude. Hold on. Countless TV spinoffs, a movie spinoff of the TV spinoff, which is both a prequel and a sequel. Not to mention 2 Dunes, 7 Jurassic Parks, 2 Avatars, plus 3 upcoming Avatars, making 5 Avatars, 36 MCU movies with 2 different Robert Downey Jr.'s, DCU attempt number 1, DCU attempt number 2, an animated Lion King, a live-action animated Lion King, a live-action animated Lion King prequel, 8 Harry Potter movies, a TV series remaking the same 8 Harry Potter movies, a whole streaming service of Star Trek, 7 Alien movies, 2 of which were also Predator movies, not to be mistaken for the 6 Predator movies that are not also Alien movies, 1 Prometheus, which is kind of an Alien movie, 4 Beatles movies, and Oppenheimer. But in 38 years, there has only ever been 1. Spaceballs. Dude, that's so ridiculous, man. Oh my God, dude. That is too funny, man. Oh, man. Why would you get flagged for a teaser? Oh, because it's a YouTube video. I could never read that weird space scrolling text without pausing it, which you can't do in theaters. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the thing is with like, anytime I play like a YouTube video, it takes my ads away. It takes my money away, which isn't much. I mean, the ad revenue is not anything to write home about. But that's the main reason to do it, because you don't want it. You can only get so many flags on your YouTube channel. Like your YouTube channel overall can only get so many flags. So like if I was like getting flagged for every YouTube video I did, then it would take my monetization away. It has the ability to do that. But yeah, so that's why I don't like to play YouTube videos and shit. It's coming out 2 years from now. Okay, keep watching, he said. Galaxy Quest.
After 40 years, we asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie.
The Schwartz Awakens.
The Schwartz be with you.
Is that it? Is that the whole teaser, dude? The Schwartz? Is that an inside joke? And now you know I'm not the only one waiting for this movie. Yeah, dude. When did this come out? 2 days ago. Oh, so this is brand new. This is brand new. This just came out 2 days ago. The prophecy fulfilled. What is this?
I wonder, will we ever see each other again? Better get going.
So dumb, dude. That's Bill Pullman, huh? I guess I never realized that was Bill Pullman. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a wild one. It's probably gonna be a big hit. It's gonna be a big one. You think it'll open in the theaters, or do you think it'll go straight to Amazon? Because it's made by Amazon, dude. Oh man. Anyways, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna just keep. I know we're kind of like, it's kind of a slow night. I would send you money, but I sent all my money to help get aid and food into the children getting genocide in Palestine. Yeah, dude. No, here's the thing. Like, I'm not saying like that probably came out the wrong way. I'm just saying like overall, you don't want your channel to get demonetized overall. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about. But no, Jonathan, I'm not expecting you guys to send me money, dude. That's not anything at all about it. It's going to theaters. Yeah, you're right. It's probably going to theaters. Look at this cat. I love this dude. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. You couldn't get a shot like this with just the 28 mil, you know? So that's why I was like, okay, I'm glad that I brought that big stupid lens with me, but nah, I probably won't do it again. But that is a nice shot, you know, and you got the full 33 megapixels there, you know. Anyways. Yeah, man. So I'll probably just pick one of those out. This dude, I mean, good Lord, dude. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's nuts. Probably won't use that shot because it's like his face and stuff, but I'd probably use this one. This one's pretty cool. And then you can feel more of the world. You know, this was like, what the hell? But this one is nice. I like this with some foreground. You got all three of them up there. Yeah, man. Look at these guys. These guys, I sniped them. Sniped these boys. Look at him. Look at his face. Yeah, what are you doing over there, Johnny? Look at him. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, dude, that Sony is insane, man. The Sony camera is nuts. And that's only 33 megapixels. Wow. That's a lot of megapixels, boys and girls. He hides it well, but Justin is independently wealthy. Yeah, dude. I'm independently wealthy, bro. You don't even know, dude. I'm royalty. Dude. Look at, I like this one. That's cool, right? I like that shot a lot, bro. I really like that shot. Yeah, dude, I'm royalty. You guys didn't know my last name. You guys don't know my real last name. My real last name, royalty, bro. Ooh, too dark. Look at this. Oh man. So these got a little weird, but I'll tell you I think this is when I switched. So that's why the shutter is off. I'll have to fix the exposure on those. This is raw. Those are raw. But this is when I switched to the Minolta 24-50. Some of these photos very well could end up in the history books one day. Yeah, maybe, Trevor. Thank you, dude. I doubt it, but maybe someone else that did good. So see, these all need to be fixed. You know, obviously, like it got too underexposed, so I have to fix these. But plus two, this monitor is really dark. But I love that shot so much. It just needs to be fixed. And then I like this one a lot too. Maybe I would do this one. Oh, it's a Honda. For some reason on the day I thought it was a Tesla, but now I'm looking at it's a Honda. But it's still cool how he's standing there. Yeah, and then I got these guys. This is also a little under, so this needs to be fixed. I love that there's Aquanet. There's a thing of Aquanet on the car. I love that, dude. I fucking love that. These guys up here. So this is with the Minolta 24-50. Dude, huge recommendations for just a fun show to watch. Have you seen Studio? Oh, 100%, bro. We did a whole live stream on Studio. I roasted it. But, you know, as it turns out, I really like that show. I was roasting it a long time ago here on the live when it like was only on like episode 1 or 2. But no joke, I do like that show a lot. I mean, we finished that whole season. The reason why I was roasting it a little bit, the reason why I was being a little kind of mean towards it is because when I was first watching that show, it gave me so much anxiety. I had so much anxiety watching that show. Hold up, I want to show you what I think is kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like this shot. I kind of like that it's from behind and you can see all the flags. Either that one or this one where it's kind of close up. But obviously it needs to be fixed a little bit. Like the exposure needs to come up in here. But I don't know. One of those are kind of cool to me. It's just fun. Yeah. They still make Aquanet? No, dude. Aquanet? Oh, well, when the 99 store, before the 99 store shut down, yeah, dude, they sold Aquanet all over the place in the 99 stores. Yeah, these are all too dark. I'm so bummed out about that. But it's fine. This is raw. These can all be fixed. Because, see, that's a JPEG, but this is raw. So I shoot raw and JPEG. So the raws can definitely come up. Look at this is the shot I love. I love the shot of this guy's little bike. You guys know, I don't know if any of you were here for the last one with the unicycle, the BMX unicycle. Yo, I saved it too. The filming style gave you anxiety? Yeah, 100%. The way it was filmed gave me anxiety. It was crazy, dude. Right? But I think that's the point, right? Like it's supposed to give you anxiety. Like that's the whole point. Oh my God, dude. It was nuts. But guys, I saved it. Let's hope they didn't sell it. Let's hope they didn't sell it. Please don't sell it. They sold it. No, they still have it. They still have it. It's still for sale, dude. So now you know, people that were here a couple weeks ago, they know that I'm obsessed with these little tiny bikes. Oh man, dude. It's hard to believe that anyone is that incompetent in Hollywood, but they really are. Kind of mind-boggling. Are you talking about the studio? Yeah. Oh, I really did fall in love with it, but man, you can ask Marianne. It took me a while, man. Like I was just hating it. I was hating it for so long. I was like, dude, this show sucks, dude. It made me feel crazy. And then, but I forget what episode it was, but eventually I was like, okay, dude, I'm getting into it. You know what episode it was? It was the one where they went to set. The one where they went to set, which is funny because it was this one. Because that's the one that I was roasting, but I hadn't seen that episode yet. When I was roasting the show, I'd only watched the first 2 episodes. I may have only even watched the first episode because I hated it that bad. But I kept with it, and when they went to the set, I'm like, oh, it was this episode when they went on set and like so much crazy shit's happening. He's like falling down and shit. It's so funny, man. This was the episode that like, okay, I was in after that. The only thing missing is the BMX unicycle. That's right, buddy. There she is. Do you see it? Oh, man. It says out of stock. They sold it. Oh, dude. They sold it. No. They sold it. I'm so bummed about that. You'll never get another one like this, guys. Oh, I missed my opportunity. I was going to get this for a skit, dude. Oh my God. Maybe I can find a used one. Dang it. Let me see skate bike. I've never even, yeah, see, you're never going to find another one. How am I going to find another one of those things? Oh my God, dude. They sold it. Someone actually bought that thing. No, it's back. Now it's back. Guys, what is happening? Are we losing our minds here? Now it's back. It says the out of stock is gone. Wait, what is happening right now? Are they on the chat? Is the person selling this bike just fucking with me right now? What is happening right now? Elect Trump Jr. to make Trump dynasty. What are you talking about, bro? Let's see. Evening. What's up, Wilson Art and Video? He says, recommendations for PL to L adapter. Bought a set of Sigma Cine lenses for your Blackmagic Pixies. Oh, damn. You got the new ones? You got the new Sigma Cines, bro? Did you get the new ones? You got the brand new ones, right? Didn't they just come out with brand new ones? Dang, dude, you balling hard, son. Okay, let's see. You need a PL to L. I don't know, man. I mean, Metabones is good. I know they're expensive, but let's just see what they got. PL to L adapter. What do you got, a Pixis? So you need, dude, you need ND, don't you? I think I don't know. PL's hard. PL's harder to get one with ND. You got this crazy thing. I don't like the Mofage, but I think they got better. People tell me that the Mofage got better with their color shift. The one that I tested was like the first one ever, and it wasn't that good. But if you need ND, that might be the way to go, dude. I'm sure they make an L mount, the Mofage. If you need ND, that would probably. It's a bummer no one else makes one though. Oh, they got the Meike one. I don't know if the Meike, honestly, I tested the Meike against the Mofage. You have to go watch my video, bro. But I think I would probably get this first. I would get the Meike before the Mofage. That's just me. And maybe it's just because the company rubbed me the wrong way, dude. But I don't know. You can go watch my video. I did a video a long time ago. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I did a video a long time ago and I compared all of them. And I got in big trouble for that video because a lot of people were mad at me. Go figure. People were mad at Justin Phillip. No way, dude. Get out. What did you do this time? I don't know. I just opened my mouth and said things. So it's this one right here. Watch before you buy. PL lens mount adapter with drop-in variable ND filter. Let's just watch it, dude. It's my own video. I'm not going to flag myself. Let me mute it. And yeah, we'll watch my own video just because I want to show you the color shifts or whatever. But then you can go back and watch it too. Not at all found the regular. What do you mean? So this is my whole thing with it, right? So this was back when I had the A7S III. Let me see what kind of quality I can get. Let me put this on 4K. So this is back when I had the A7S III. Okay, so this is it. You can see at 1.2 ND, right? So guys, I mean, you literally just saw it change, right? I mean, you can see it. You can see it, right? Am I the only one losing my brain here? Right? So, and this is only at 0.6. But here's another thing though, too. Beyond the color shift, right? Beyond the color shift, look at this shit, dude. That's the bokeh. It does crazy shit to your bokeh. It's like reflections in your bokeh. It's weird, man. You don't see that in the non-ND shot. So this is what I was saying. That's why I was like, dude, the Meike is better. And then I actually do compare it to the Meike. I wonder where it is. Oh, right here, right here. So here I compare it to the Meike. Okay. And you know, let me get one where they're all intact here. So there you go. So there you go. So it's the Mofage Poco, and this is at 4 stops. So this is going to be very heavily influenced now, right? Okay. And this is Revar Cine. So this is Revar Cine's polarizer, big 138 polarizer that I combine with a Firecrest linear polarizer, super thin one, and then I stack a IR&D Firecrest in front of it. So this Revar one is the only one that has IR protection. But honestly, dude, look at the blacks. I think the Meike does look better. I think so the Meike's in the middle, and then that's the Poco right there. I don't know. I mean, use it to your own. I mean, you know. So either way, but I think the for what the Meike costs, that's a good deal, dude. It's only $269, and you got a couple different things it comes with, huh? What does it come with? Let's see. It comes with oh yeah, you need a clear one, and then it's variable. So that's the only bummer. But look at that, and then you got the thing. If you don't want anything in there, close it off. That's nice, bro. Yeah, dude. I don't know. But I mean, I'm sure Mofage will do you okay too. Okay, anyways. I love tequila, man. What? Oh, the tequila guy on the thing. Thank you, dude. They have a few of them, it looks like. Your favorite episode was when they were in Vegas. Oh yeah, the Vegas episode. Yeah, that was hilarious. The only episode I could get through because it was so painful was the Oscar episode. Oh, it's the only one you couldn't get through. Is that what you meant to say? It's the only one you couldn't get through because it was so painful? The Oscars episode? I don't know. That didn't bother me too bad. I mean, it was okay. Anyways, we're talking about the studio, guys. We were talking about this movie. Anyways. By the way, my favorite photo of yours today is the film shot of the booty. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. For all of you, if there's anybody that just showed up, he's talking about my booty shot. Save the Latina booties. I caught it on film, which makes it even a little bit cooler. Makes it a little bit cooler, guys. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. Graded. I'll do this. Let's see. Where was it? There it is. So he's holding a sign that says, please don't deport my big booty Latinas. And then the big booty Latina just happened to be bending over. It's so funny, man. Oh man, the only way you can appreciate these is like on a big screen, you know? That's really the only way you can appreciate these, if it's on a big screen. I don't know why I opened it twice there. I was just trying to kind of zoom in on it. But Yeah, because it's a vertical. It's the only way I could get it all in with the vertical. So anyways, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that, bro. Oh yeah, and Tequila Man too. Thank you, dude. The bots are just insane. They really need to unplug those things. We have bots here in the chat. Anyways, and the monument shot. Thank you, bro. Damn, these new Cine cams. I have the Sony PMW F3. Look it up. It's a dinosaur. A Sony, hold up. You know I love to look at like cool stuff. Sony, what do you have, bro? Sony PMW F3? I think I know this one. Oh. Wait, no, this is what you have. Actually, dude, I remember looking at this thing. No joke. Yeah, this is like the first Cine Alta, right? Look, came with a PL mount. What is this thing though? Super 35. Bummer, dude. Is it a, at first I got excited. I thought it was going to be a CCD sensor. It's like, dude. Thank you, Jonathan. Let's see. I've had no issues with the Meike. Yeah, Jason rocks the Meike too. That's why I say, dude, the Meike is more than capable. And this is a PL mount, dude. It's so cheap. Actually, you can get flagged if you watch yourself. A friend of mine just got suspended for including her old video in a new video. Great. Well, that's done. I'll have to chop it out then. I'll have to chop it out after this goes live. What does this have to do with No King's Day? I know, Charles. I know, bro. We're getting off topic, man. We're all over the place. That's why we went back to this. This we've been streaming for an hour and a half, Watt Charles. So you'll have to excuse us. But no, I was showing them the photos that I was taking on No King's Day. But he's right. We got off track. Thank you for keeping us on track. We need more people like that. We need more people like that saying, what the hell? But I mean, if he doesn't even know who I am and he just clicked the video, he'll be like, what the hell? I thought we were going to talk shit. I thought we were going to talk shit about Trump. This guy's talking about stupid TV shows and old cameras. Here, I'll show you this one. I was kind of stoked about this shot. I was pretty stoked about this. Anyways, what, Charles? If you don't know who I am a cinematographer by trade, documentary street photographer by hobby. And yeah, and I was just documenting this event, and people haven't seen me for a couple weeks because I had COVID. And so, I just thought, well, this just happened. And, plenty of people are saying that, most people with a platform, even though I know my platform is small, but a lot of people are like, nobody's talking about, people with platforms are talking about it. It's like, well, yeah, I'll talk about it. I don't give a fuck. I'll talk about anything. This shot's underexposed, unfortunately, but I can fix it. I can fix that shot. Anyway, so yeah, Watt Charles, I just assume you don't know anything about my live streams or whatever. Anyways, I have the Meike drop-in adapter and also the speed booster. Both work great. Yeah, 100%. I had both of them too, Jason. Thank you, dude. Thank God someone's making sure the Revolution has some pleasing creamy bokeh. Hey, dude, there was no creamy bokeh in the film shots, so you better just watch it. I can show you no bokeh shots, bro. Come on now, dude. I can show you my film shots. Let me see. Let me find them. I developed them myself with Negative Lab Pro. Yeah, dude, we ain't got no bokeh in here. Look, we even got ripped off frame, half frame shots, bro. Yeah, no bokeh here. No bokeh here to be found, my friend. Let's see. What's a good one? We got some, they're pretty gnarly. I like this one with the little girl, but probably my favorite one, honestly, is just the standby. The old standby here. Flash the old boys. No, that's the F5. The F3 is only 1080p. Oh my good God. Dude, you got so many good shots. I'm so jealous I wasn't out filming and documenting the protest. Yeah, dude, everybody went out, dude. I'm still on the rebound from COVID, but I had to. The Sigma Cine Primes based on the rehoused art lenses. $8,300. Either way, I'll look into Meike. Got you. Okay. So you got rehoused Sigma Cines. I got you, bro. I got you, dude. Okay. Anyways, are we ever going to get through this card, dude? I keep getting sidetracked here. And we know Charles. Charles took a stand. We know what he wants to talk about. Anyways, dude, they are all amazing. Thank you, brother. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't take a whole lot of photos because, I don't know, man. I don't always see. And then, I don't know. Some of them are rough. It was a rough day for me, man. I don't think I had shot anything in like probably a couple weeks because I had COVID and shit. So, and I had all these stupid cameras with me. I like this one. I got to fix it though, but I do like that one a lot. That's so good, dude. This guy on his car, but I'll probably do that one because it's more epic. And then the gals with the Aquanet. Okay, now we're getting caught up. Oh yeah, so this is when I jumped to the 24 to 50. Yeah, I just love it. I love it. I mean, these are underexposed, obviously. I have to fix these. I'm well aware. Because remember, we're just looking at the unedited JPEGs here, but I shoot RAW next to them because you see the RAW is even a little bit under. So that's why I'm showing you guys the JPEG because it's a tad more exposed than the RAW. Okay, so this is where we left off. Yeah, I don't know. I like these shots of this old truck. I got to figure out which one I want. They got to be fixed. They all got to be fixed a little bit. These got to be fixed a lot. This kid's rad. Don't deport the Latina mamis. But this one, this is where we got this is how we got off track. We got off track because of the guy and his little bike. And then I don't know if they sold my skate bike or not, dude. Yeah, dude. Then we got out, it's hard, man, because like I'm not really into like the signs and stuff. Like I want to do more than just like, because I mean the signs are what everybody's taking photos of. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm always like trying to think like, all right, can I show the world more here? And then obviously people have signs, so you're not gonna avoid it. Yes, I did take a digital shot of this guy. I thought I only did film with him. There you go. My brain was on after all, guys. I got nervous because I'm like, I don't think I shot that digital. That's gonna be rad with my guy on the sign there. Los Angeles. Yeah, so that was with the Minolta 50 mil, I believe. That this is an also new thing for me too. I never take zooms. And I just was feeling froggy, I guess. I'm like, dude, I took zooms. Never do zooms, but this time I did. Let's see. I use warped Soviet glass like the Mirror 2 and an Odyssey Q7 Plus monitor, and it shoots RGB 444 and 4444. Yeah, I remember the Odysseys. That was a big deal. It was like before the video assist and all that. It looks like film. Wow, no way, dude. Soviet glass. Maybe with that old 1080p camera though. Yeah, you're probably right. I bet you if it was CCD, it would look even more like film, dude. CCD sensors are insane. Actually, if you have the 1080p one, do you have the CCD one? Because I know a lot of the earlier Sony cams had CCD sensors. Dude, actually, this turned out great. I even got the flag upside down. Yeah, this just needs to be fixed. These are just a tad under. But I kind of shoot that way. I kind of shoot like a tad under. I expose for the highlights. These guys. I don't even know why I took that shot. There's some shots where I'm like, I don't even know why. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Then you got these guys out there. Yeah, it's just a little bit, it's whatever, It's 33 megapixels, so I might kind of crop in a little bit, something like that. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing on here, dude. I just thought, yeah, man. What's crazy is like some people didn't know what No Kings was. I was like, wait, what? How did you not know what that is? So that was surprising to me. I was like, wow. I thought it was just like, I mean, everywhere I looked, like this was happening like in every major city. Like in not even every, look at this is wild. Not even every major city, dude. Like, it was even like, I had to go to Riverside yesterday. I had to bounce out of the protest early because I had to go sell a table. Selling a table in Riverside. Yeah, table code. No, really, I was really selling a table. But when I went to Riverside, it was packed too. It was like, I was like, wow. It was like packed to the point where they had the exits closed off. They had helicopters above. I was like, wow, even the smaller towns are even where we live, it was popping off. And I was like, wow, dude, there's protests everywhere. Yeah, it was pretty wild, man. So I was really surprised the amount of people that weren't even aware of what it was. This I love. I might leave this kind of down, or maybe I'll silhouette them even more. So it's like, I'm not doing the type of photos like what popular people do, A lot of times I'm just like, yeah, wasting a lot of shots too. Like this is nothing. I don't know. It can be fixed. This can be fixed. She's so happy. It can be fixed. She's so happy, bro. This is just a random shot. I just like old cars. I'm a sucker for old cars. You drove all the way to Riverside to sell a table? Well, I live kind of fairly, well, Riverside for me is actually only like a half-hour drive where I'm at. I'm like way on the outskirts of LA. I'm like way east. I'm like super far east in LA. So I'm not that far from Riverside. It only took me a half hour. Yeah, it was $100 though. I got $100 for it. So, I'm going to drive my happy ass for $100. Yeah, my other Sony HDR FX1 camera is CCD and it's nice AF. I just use a digital converter. Yeah, dude, jerry rig, but looks sick. Oh, it's got the scan lines. Okay, and then I have more shots, guys. Well, I still have one more roll of film. I only developed the one roll, so I have another roll of film. But also, I took some stuff on my baby cam. I took more video on the baby cam than not. So I have a lot of video on the RX. This is the main reason why I take the RX100 with me for the video. One of these, they're like, so this shot, they're like up high, and then at one point, yeah, so the bubbles start coming in. Oh man. So it's a weird frame rate because I shoot at 50 frames per second, but you can see there the bubbles are like flowing in as they're protesting up there. I thought it was kind of cool with the bubbles there. I'm just like scrubbing this right now because it's 50p or whatever, so it'll look weird anyways. The reason why I shoot 50p is just so I can like slow it down a little bit. You notice that weird frame rate? These guys are just chilling on the side. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. You know, so I just take a lot of like random little video clips because you never know. You know, you never know, like, because the GoPro doesn't look, I mean, the GoPro will catch stuff, but it's not going to catch stuff like this. You know, so this is why I love taking the little pocket camera with me, because you can go way out like this. You can get this stuff, and then you can go way in, and you're just doing little, you know, little 4K video shots. I think I took it up. Yeah. So then I was getting some shots like this. So let me mute it, and then you'll see like dang it. So you'll see like what I like about it is you can start way out here. Oh, why is it doing this? I don't understand what's going on. I think the screen recorder is messing me up or something. Oh, now it's back to the, oh, so it's the GoPro stuff. I don't know why it was like when I hit play and then I try to scrub ahead. Oh yeah, so the frame rate looks really gnarly. So before it's slowed down, it looks, because remember, this is shot at 50p. I don't know what we're streaming at. But yeah. Yeah, pretty rough though, honestly. I mean, you know, I'm not getting anything that I'm going to put in a Netflix movie, but you're just looking for like little moments, and plus it'll be slowed down at 50. So it's really just about that right there. So she's waving the flag, it goes past her, and then eventually lands on my guy back there. And that's really all it is. You know, you're just looking for that little quick little blip. But then I think I went for another one because that was pretty gnarly. And I'm fighting all the people. This is a cool one. So it's got, you know, the flag is waving and I'm zooming in on this guy. And at 50p, you know, it'll be a lot, you know, it'll be cool. Yeah, so I'm just looking for little shit like that, you know. And then you kind of like, you can zoom back out, but it jumps to I got to fix the settings on that little pocket camera. Like it jumps to her face so fast, dude. So gnarly, man. But I just like it because you got that 200 and you can just zoom in, like the middle finger, just flipping him off right in front of his face, dude. It's just like, dude, what a brutal job, man. You're just like, fuck, dude. But yeah, you can see me really fighting around all the signs and stuff. But anyways, this one turned out okay. Check these guys out. Police, DHS. So there's definitely some stuff in here with the National Guard and then pulling out and revealing the crowd. So I got some stuff I can work with. Documentary style for the documentary channel. Something like this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great one with that guy walking away. The flag is waving. He's walking away. And as he's walking away, the soldier there follows him with his eyes. That's pretty rad. That'll be a nice quick shot. Just little things like that, you know. And then trying to like capture this bridge. Just trying to capture the moment. That's all you're really doing. Just finding little moments to tie it. Because what I like to do, I like to tie it in. I like to tie it in with the photos over on my documentary channel, just for the reels. I've really only been using it for like reels. I think we only have 2 full-length episodes over there, but I really just post reels over there, but definitely on the Instagram too. And stuff like this is kind of cool. You know, you zoom in over the flag and, well, sometimes it doesn't work out. Oh, I got this on the way out. Look at all these cops, bro. I left just in the nick of time. There's so many cops coming, bro. Look at all these cops. It was so insane. I got this. I was in the middle of traffic. I just put my car in park and just started filming these guys. Look at this. You can see him as he's looking. The light hits his face perfectly right there, bro. You can see him perfectly in his front windshield. Yeah, there was so many though. Look, they just keep coming. Just so many, dude. Yeah, they dispersed. Something happened like around 5 o'clock when I had to leave. I got out of there just in time, man. Something crazy happened. I don't know what happened, but I think they made everybody leave early or something. I don't know what happened, dude. I think what it is, I think what they were trying, oh, there were more coming and then they went the other way. But then I had some photos that I took with the bait. There we go. Here's Gracie's headshot. Gracie's headshot. That's so funny, dude. Let's see. These are all easy Lightroom fixes. Yeah, 100%. That's a cool shot. Thank you, dude. He loves all the middle fingers. Was it lit? The protests? Yeah, dude, it was insane. It was super wild, man. I felt like I was at the world's biggest block party. These are really old ones. So there's some old ones on here before I get to the protest. This is a ledge I found that I think I'm gonna skate. I've been skating again, so I'm like, damn, I saw this ledge. I was like, I gotta take a photo of that. Anyways, oh, then this is a gap. This is all potential things to skate if I could get good again. Anyways, so okay, so these are ones I took on so these are all with the Sony RX100. But yeah, to answer your question, Randez, it felt like I was at the biggest block party. It was cool, man. Yeah, so I was really taking advantage of the long zoom lens. Cops all downtown doing nothing. Meanwhile, every house in the neighborhood gets robbed. Yeah, you know, like I feel like it's more of like a show. You know what I mean? Like it's like a weird power thing almost. I don't know what it is, man. Because you know the reality is like if they weren't there, nobody would be over there. Yeah, that's what but I don't know. That's not exactly true because this is in front of the federal building. So, you know, there's people, this is a cool shot. There's people in that federal building that are like, dude, you know, that shouldn't be in there. And so like, I guess it makes sense for the National Guard to be around the federal building because they get scared or whatever. But like, why City Hall though? You know, like no one's going to storm City Hall. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, no one's going to do that. But maybe they think they would. So I just don't know. This is cool though. So this is really why I was using the pocket camera because the big 20-200 on the big Sony was just getting too obnoxious. So I was like, nah, let me just use the baby camera. It's the same reach, you know, you're just not going to get the shallow depth of field, but I didn't really care. I just love this though. He's standing right on the red light. One of these will work. One of them. It'll probably be one where he's actually, you know, looking our way. I mean, that makes sense, right? It'll maybe like I love the ones too where his hand is out. One of these will work. There's certainly plenty. I was taking a lot. And then I was just trying to show like he's actually standing on the friggin' traffic light. You live in Santa Monica. 'Twas nice and peaceful here. Yeah, I saw some photos of some of my friends in Santa Monica were posting their photos. This one's rad. It'll probably be this one because he kind of looks like he's giving the salute. But I gotta leave this in. I gotta leave the red light in. Dude, you documented history. Don't listen to anyone in chat who cries about how they don't want to watch your feed because it hurts their fifis and they don't like politics. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was really bummed out that I had ultimate COVID when the Waymos got set on fire, like the weekend before. I was so bummed, dude. I was just at home so bummed out. Like I missed the Waymos. I missed the Compton stuff. Like I missed everything and I was so depressed. And I'm like, dude. But that's pretty much all I did on this camera because I was just like, it's such a long lens. You can see like so much stuff gets boned. Oh, but I got this one. I got this one on the way out. I got this one when I was driving by. This is a drive-by shot. Turned out great, right? Look at that. That's the pocket camera. I love this shot. Little pocket camera. Got that on the way out. That's a drive-by shot right there. That turned out really nice, dude. That turned out really nice. Super stoked on that one. And then when I was stuck in traffic, these need to be fixed, but I can fix these. This is easy to fix. This is like one stop under, you know? This one, man, the little kid turned away. So this would have been so perfect. Little kid face, dude. And he says, I have friends everywhere. But he turned away as soon as I clicked the shutter. So I lost it. Yeah, and that's a toss. That's a throwaway. But anyways, yeah, man. But this one I'm super stoked on. So if I wouldn't have had my pocket camera, there's no way I could have got that photo. That's so wild. But all right, I guess we're winding down. We've been going on the 2-hour mark. It was a slow one, but I appreciate everybody that come in. You know, we had the regulars and we had some new peeps as well. And yeah, man, the energy is flowing, and it's all good. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to hit the like button on the way out, because that helps people find the video after the live's over. And thank you guys, and be on the lookout this week coming up. We finally have a new video dropping, so turn that notification bell on so you know when it drops. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.